Take Off. Nessa lição nós vamos praticar decolar no F86F. Então vamos lá. F86 Training Course Take Off. Stick position, halfback, horizonte along bottom of the gun sight glass. Tá bom, entendi.
Welcome to the practical takeoff exercise in the F-86 fighter. Before beginning the lesson, please get familiar with the commands listed below. Press spacebar when you are ready to start.
Flap tá abaixado. Ok. Apertei o espaço.
The takeoff procedure of the F-86 is pretty simple. However, everything is happening very fast and requires high concentration and attention to prevent potentially dangerous situations. The key elements of the takeoff are increasing engine RPM to takeoff mode while holding the brakes, or the W key, releasing the brakes and maintaining the aircraft in a straight line by precise use of the pedals, and with the nose wheel steering button held down at up to 50 knots, and at higher speeds with the pedals only. The nose wheel can be lifted off the ground to assume takeoff position at approximately 100 knots. Takeoff position is shown in the briefing. Depending on weight, the aircraft will lift off at 115 to 140 knots, maintaining special position during acceleration and climb, and retraction of the gear and flaps. Press space to continue.
Bom, vamos lá. A posição aqui que eles estão falando é essa aqui, ó. Essa parte do HUD aqui vai ter que ficar com um horizonte a partir de 100 nós. Eu tenho que manter uma linha reta, lógico, e desligar o nose e steering wheels a partir de 50 nós. E a velocidade, nós, 100, 200, 300, 400, deve ser isso. 50 nós. Press space bar. Barra de espaço.
After liftoff from the runway, the gear must be retracted by moving the landing gear handle up.
Landing gear.
This is done by pressing the G button on the keyboard, or right-clicking the handle.
Tá bom.
The landing gear handle is currently in the lower position, and must stay that way until a positive rate of climb is achieved after takeoff. Press space to continue. The flaps are retracted with the wing flap lever located on the throttle quadrant left side. To retract the flaps, move the wing flap lever forward or up. This can be done by pressing F on the keyboard or right-clicking the lever. When the flaps are full up, move the wing flap lever to the hold or center position. Left Alt F. Right now, make sure that the flaps are extended by looking at the wings from the cockpit or using an outside view with F2. To return to the cockpit, press F1.
Tá, então
press spacebar to continue.
F, depois Alt F, Shift F, F. Nossa. Aqui abaixou, certo? Aqui volta e aí não, fazer assim, take Baixou. Botão direito. Botão direito vai para cima, ó. Botão esquerdo vem para baixo. Para cima, para baixo. Botão direito é para cima.
Hold the brakes by pressing the W key. Then set maximum RPM by moving the throttle handle all the way forward, or numpad plus.
Hold the brakes. Segura os freios. Tá bom, tô segurando. Move all the way up. Trotou. Flap. Tá bom.
Under normal conditions, the brakes must hold the aircraft in place.
Tá bom.
The RPM reading on the tachometer is not less than 98% and is not more than 100%.
Tá bom. Tá aqui no 100%. Tô sabendo.
Exhaust gas temperature, or EGT, is 675 to 690 degrees.
Tá bom. Entre
Oil
675
pressure is at 10 to 22 psi.
entre 10 e 20, tá no verde.
If all the readings are within their corresponding limits, release the brakes and start to take off roll.
Release the brake. Será que tem que apertar o S agora? Acho que é. Vamos lá.
Maintain the airplane in a straight line during takeoff roll by using the pedals, or Z and X on the keyboard. Rudder control becomes effective at approximately 50 knots indicated airspeed.
Oh meu Deus. Oh meu Deus.
At a speed of 100 knots, pull the stick back approximately halfway. After the nose wheel lifts off, maintain this position by returning the stick slightly forward and continue accelerating.
Mouse para direita.
When airborne and a positive rate of climb is established, retract the landing gear.
Tá.
At a speed of 140 knots,
Eita
retract the
porra.
flaps.
Retract flaps.
After
Retraiu.
takeoff, maintain that required
Volta pro
pitch
meio.
during the climb. Use the trimmer to reduce the manual
Trim.
force required to maintain that position.
Trim.
Nose down trim is right control and semicolon.
Já usei.
Nose up trim is right control and period. During the climb, maintain a speed of at least 300 knots.
300. Agora que eu tô chegando a 200.
Congratulations! You successfully took off. Well done.
E agora, como é que eu desço? Pulo de
Press
paraquedas?
escape to finish the mission.
É isso aí. Ligou, taxiou e decolou. Valeu, gente. Aprendendo a voar no Sabre, hein? Valeu, muito obrigado.